Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Professor Hassan and you are watching my channel Professor Hassan Hamayo. It is part number 3 for expected statistics questions. Today I will discuss very important and essential questions. Before starting today's vital lecture, I request everyone subscribe to my channel, like and share my channel and click the bell icon for the notifications of the next important videos. Dear students, before the lecture I want to announce a very important thing, that as you all know that Pakistan Bureau of Statistics has announced 270 seats for male and female in Pakistan for the post of statistical assistant. You can join my online course for the preparation of statistical assistant, and Alhamdulillah I have started online course for the spoken English course also. You can join that course also. Let's start. Question number 1 is, in hypergeometric distribution, trials are independent, trials are dependent, both A and B, none of these. We know that in binomial distribution trials are independent, whereas in hypergeometric distribution we talk about the selection. We have dependent trials, a very important one. Then the next question is, in a shooting competition there are 83% chances of winning for a person. He gets the first success on the 7th attempt. It is an example of, dear students, we have discussed that thing. If you need only one success, it is called geometric distribution, and if we need more than one successes when the trials are not fixed, then we have negative binomial distribution. In that question, the question is first success. That is an example of geometric distribution. Next question is, if x is less than y, then the distribution function of x must be less than distribution of y. A very important one. Next question is, f of minus infinity, it is always equal to 0, f of plus infinity is always equal to 1, and I have discussed distribution function is equal to probability of x less than equal to x, and we have discussed, for example, 9 less than x less than 11, that will be f of 11 minus f of 9. Next question is, random numbers can be generated by manually, mechanically, both A and B. Random numbers can be generated by both manual method or the mechanical method by the help of the machine. Next, random numbers can be generated manually by drawing cards from numbered cards, yes. Rotating or spinning number wheels, yes. Use of random number table, all are correct one. Next question is, random numbers can be generated mechanically by A, by the use of digital computer, programmable calculators, ordinary calculators. D, both A and B. We can make the random numbers with the help of digital computers as well as the programmable calculators. Next is, a random variable is also called chance variable, stochastic variable. The correct options are chance variable, stochastic variable. Next question is, if x is a continuous random variable, then the function f of x is probability density function. A very important one. If x and y are two variables, then expectation of xy will be equal to expectation of x minus expectation of y. If x and y are independent random variables, then variance of x minus y will be equal to variance of x plus variance of y. Minus will be changed into plus. A very important question. If x and y are independent random variables, then standard deviation of x minus y, that will be equal to under the root variance of x plus variance of y. A very important. I have seen some students, they write it like this much: standard deviation x minus y is equal to standard deviation of x plus standard deviation of y. That is incorrect. The correct one is this much. If x and y are independent random variables, then expectation of xy will be equal to expectation of x into expectation of y. If expectation of x is equal to 5, then what is mean? It is called mean also. In hypergeometric distribution, n is fixed. We know in binomial, in hypergeometric, in Poisson, in hypergeometric, in binomial, in negative binomial, n is fixed, and n is not fixed in negative binomial. In geometric distribution, binomial distribution becomes normal distribution when np is greater than 5 and nq is also greater than 5. Binomial distribution approaches to the Poisson distribution when p approaches to 0, q approaches to 1 and np remains fixed. A very important one. How many outcomes are there for a binomial experiment? We know in binomial there are 2 outcomes, success or failure. In multinomial there are more than 2 outcomes. Poisson distribution with parameter lambda approaches the normal distribution when lambda approaches to infinity or mean approaches to infinity. Its parameter, a very important one. You must comment on today's lecture. Assalamu alaikum.